This is a selection question for top students. Let's look at it together. The goal is to simplify this. 35 times, 33 times, 37 times, 39. These are four odd numbers multiplied together. Now, let's see if there are any composite numbers here. Is 35 a composite number? It's 5 times 7, and 33, that's 3 times 11. Next, we multiply by 37. Is 37 a prime number? Since it's a prime, it can't be broken down further, so we still write 37 as it is. Then we multiply by 39. 39 is a composite number. It can be broken down into 3 times 13. Now, when we see 37, it reminds us of its good friend. Which number is that? Isn't it 3? 37 times 3 equals 111, right? All right, so let's take a look. Here we already have a 3, which fits. Next, we see there's also a 13. When we learned about simplifying calculations, didn't 13 also have a good friend? 13's good friend is 77 because 13 times 77 equals 1001. Now, this 1001 is also called the universal number. Why do we call it the universal number? Because we know that any three-digit number multiplied by 1001, for example, 289, what do you get when you multiply by 1001? It equals writing that three-digit number twice in a row, so it becomes 289,289. If it's 586 times 1001, then the result is 586,586. All right, now that we know about this universal number, let's take a look. We already have 13, and next 77 can be broken down into 7 times 11, right? So here we have a 7, and here we have an 11. Okay, then what's left is 5 times 3. So let's combine them. Write down 37 times 3, and then it's 7 times 11 times 13. And then multiply again. Save one step, right? Isn't it multiplying by 5 times 3, then by 5 times 3 again? Next, 37 times 3 equals 111. And here, isn't this the universal number 1001, then multiplied by 15? We just said that any three-digit number multiplied by 1001 is the same as writing that three-digit number twice in a row. So that's 111,111. Now, do we multiply by 15? So how do we calculate the next step? We know that 11 times 15 is just pulling the two sides apart and adding the numbers in the middle, 1 and 5. Pull them apart and then add the numbers in the middle, so 1 plus 5 equals 6. Now, for 3 ones multiplied by 15, it's also pulling the two sides apart. But how many times do we add in the middle? We add in the middle twice. For 3 ones, we add in the middle twice. For 1 1, we add once, and so on. So next, for 6 ones, we pull the two sides apart and add in the middle 5 times. Did you get it?